why the rage against what she said? Is it that we are against people starting from, a place where you can scale? Are we against businesses for the poor people? Do we think that it's wrong for someone to empower people to start small-scale businesses? What is the rage about? If you are against what she said, why are you against it? What is wrong with what she said?
We as mothers in our various states in the nation, all I do is just coordinate them. What are you doing in your state? Can you do this? And that's why we brought RHI on board, so that every state, even whatever the trickle is, they are supposed to multiply it. And we can see that with our 3rd year anniversary with FCT, what she was able to do. I was just surprised. I don't know whether you were all there.
Yes.
Yes, because that was the message. She gone beyond what was given, even personally. Even I know at times when she will cry. I said, but is the first person that will hold a position that will do the sacrifice. So, and then you have to build for others to, like the Bible will say, our parents will not bring forth for trouble. So what we are doing in this administration is to make sure that even generations of unborn would benefit. And I believe that there are a lot of foundations that the Mr. President has to rebuild and, has to, whether to rejig so that they can build lasting legacies that will even, transcend this administration. So that's what I believe he's trying to do. And there are a lot of things that are really, like when we take subsidy removal, for example, if Nigerians don't believe in what he could do, I don't think we would have had it so easy. It was tough, very, very tough, which we all know. But the challenges that we're able to surmount, at least, we haven't gotten to cruise line yet, but we're getting there. But now everyone has to know the way of doing businesses is different. The way we do business now is just quite different. We're just looking at, how many people have we empowered? We've really covered a lot of areas in agric. You can see because of food security. So, we have a very, very proud culture. And I think this is high time we started promoting ourselves and this nation. We have what it takes to do that. And then when we look at the elderly citizens, people with disability, and the trickle, I said, we might even have such number. And in some cases, it could be more. We went to Ekiti recently. I empowered 2,000. So add it to Ekiti. And Ekiti has had 1,000 for economic empowerment before. That's 3,000. And she gave more, which I know. I said she gave more than the 1,000 I said they should do. Then I went to Benue. I did another 2,000. Money has been transferred. So when we look at that, we're trying to give hope. And to start Akara business doesn't take a lot of money. To start roasting corn, or somebody even said about grant, you see, they're saying that kuli doesn't take much. We didn't give them a loan. We gave it to them as a grant. So we've encouraged Nigerians as best as we could. What is within our hands, I have given. And I keep giving. And those are the things we've done. I remember giving for TB. When I heard there's so much TB cases, I gave 2 billion. To breast cancer, I gave 1 billion. To food malnutrition, I gave 500 million. So those are the things we've been doing and making sure we can make sure that whatever this government is trying to do, that it will see the light of the day. So in agric we've done, in social investment we have, in education we've given a little bit of scholarship, ICT training, and with NIDA. So, and all those are things, and we are still open, still want to do more. The narrative has really changed, to challenge the average man. Whereas the average man is supposed to have hope. So I like the idea that Mr. President said, this is the renewed hope agenda. We have to renew our hope. And that's how we renew our hope. and that's what I have to tell Nigerians.
So that was what she said. We're talking about empowering people, and people did not talk about, the fact that she gave 2 billion for TB, $1 billion for cancer, 500 million naira for another, project like that. People went around talking about, akara and kulikuli. And I thought that akara and kulikuli was for a specific set of people. Presidency defends Remi Tinubu's akara business comment says, First Lady urging Nigerians to get entrepreneurial skill. Sunday Dare, the spokesperson for President Tinubu on media and communication, has defended First Lady Remi Tinubu, over a comment encouraging Nigerians, especially women, to start roasted corn, akara, kulikuli, and other small-scale businesses. After hosting the wives of the 36 governors in Abuja last week, Ms. Tinubu highlighted the financial intervention provided through her office to vulnerable Nigerians in line with the Mr. President's renewed hope agenda. A comment had generated widespread reactions from Nigerians who accused Ms. Tinubu of being insensitive to the plight of Nigerians. Mr. Dare, in an interview recently, said Ms. Tinubu did not miss any point, insisting that she was advising Nigerians to get some level of entrepreneurial skill. She didn't miss her point, he said. Her point is that whatever it is, try and do something. Have some level of entrepreneurial skill. When you look at the informal sector, according to Sunday Dare, whose resilience continues to lift this economy, is because of these small-scale entrepreneurs that sell akara, because they find it predominantly everywhere, and also in the north, they are also significant. So, what do you have against it? Because I was wondering, we even allow, my own part about this matter is we allow that conversation to becloud every other important discussion. And everybody is doing skits, writing essays, throwing banters because of what she said. Are we despising the idea of entrepreneurial skills and small-scale businesses? Are we saying it's wrong for someone to empower others, to start a business, at their own level? Is that what we are saying? I would like to hear, this is beyond the surface, I'd like to hear your thought about this matter. What do you have to say about it? Are you for or against? I mean, are you saying that she was insensitive, to have said that they've empowered people to do small-scale businesses? Or, where are you on this? Let me take a call or two, and then I'll go for a break. 0706-949-3000. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
I am Mark Foloronsho. I just want to contribute that I am very disappointed the way people have been throwing insults to this woman. And I want to start from my own personal experience. In year 2020, I had a cousin who had HND in mass communication from Federal Polytechnic Offa. And after about 2 or 3 years at home, what can you do? You know how to cook, I know you. If you tell the private school, and they may not give you more than 1,000 naira per day, maybe 30,000 naira in a month. Why don't you look for where we have this, of the Okada Rider Junction? You will eat. You know how to cook. Can you cook Indomie? Can you cook spaghetti, macaroni? And she said, my brother, I never thought of that. I said, try it. You've been staying at home after science for 2 years. You join the private school now. I got if they will give you more than 40,000 naira in a month. If it's not to buy, you're lucky. And I am one other guy from the family contributed about 30,000. She started this in doing business. I'm telling you, that is what she's doing in Ilorin today. And I told her, just think, if after eating twice a day from the business, and you're able to save 2,000 naira every day, you must have been selling out together cumulatively more than 100,000. So, unless somebody has gone through this experience, I don't think the woman has said anything bad. She has just talked about being entrepreneurial in our thinking. I have done that for a cousin, and she's been absolutely well today, even with the HND mass communication in Ilorin. So that is from my own angle. I really support the fact that she says something. And when people think Akara is so demeaning that everything that has to do with food must be encouraged, because not everybody will buy car or buy aircraft, but we must all eat. And food business is never a bad business anywhere in the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate your thought on this one. Tawo Luadari on Facebook said, the fact that most Nigerians are diligent and resourceful, they thrive anywhere there is an enabling environment to prove their words. We have proofs where Nigerians reside all over the world. Nigerians want a country where their resources will be evenly distributed, and also a country where the resources will be efficiently managed to develop a system that empowers people rather than a few individuals that will sit on people's resources to service their greed and be given out penny in the name of empowerment. Let the politicians keep their money and give Nigerians a working system. Shike na